girl. And not so rigid. Okay? Rigid. He loves all these people. He's friends with all these people. And when you're doing Sophia's den, where there's some really separate that. Okay. This is Sophia's den. You're not going to point, but it's really like Sophia's den. Okay, and the girls are sweet. Okay, now when you're saying he couldn't go back and find a job or a friend, separate. She knew the streets though and had faith. Okay, so those are the things you want to realize. When you're doing the dialogue, guys, it's great. You have to make sure don't lose energy. So the more furniture sparkles, girls, the better you look. You own these are your girls. Yeah. So you got to really more energy and more the whole line. And then same thing with Fiona. You're her best friend, so you've got to be the same thing. You've known her as long, so there can be no tentativeness. The better we look, the more money we make. That is their goal. That's what they live by. So it's not a question. There's no doubt what they want. There's no doubt what any of you want. It's very clear. So it has to be very clear in how you say it. You guys look pretty good. Food me, but even more. I hope things start picking up. Thank God. So I'm not going to be lying to you, but even thank God for him. Yeah. Because he gives you business, and he's your friend. You know what I mean? When you come in, you cannot swallow the ends of your lines, right? I'll give Father Amanti your best. Okay, and then she says, if only I believed you, it'll feed her better if you do that. Mother, would I ever do anything to do? It's your mother. You're not my mother, right? Really, it's your mother. You got to establish that relationship. It's clear. That's well, there's such a resemblance. Oh, it's such a clearness. Take your time when you say the Lord gives strength to his people. Okay, this is like your language, right? And then when you come in, everything all right, my child, you got to break that when you come in there. And these things are CNETs, right? They're little CNETs that literally come out of it. The world will be lighting. And this, what's going to happen is you guys are going to literally, when you do your thing, you'll have the music stand. You'll stand up. So you'll be you'll stand for the music, and then you'll do your thing. You'll stay standing, right? And so when you come in on, it's one of my favorites. Then, so the CNETs happen, right? The first CNET is you guys. Right? Then the second CNET is you guys. Right there, what we just talked about. Then the third CNET after the music, so each one rise. The first thing you're going to do is the music stand up. This means you'll literally stand up. And you'll be standing, right? And you'll stand, and then you'll stand. And you'll come in. You'll literally walk, you'll probably just walk up to her. Because we need to establish the fact that time has passed and we're back in time. Right. Hopefully that makes sense to people out there. And then after the third CNET, when you say, it's one of my favorites, it's got to be your love of life. It is your mantra, you know, it's like the action book here. And then after one of my favorites, then the music comes in. Once this music comes, it's like one has to top the other. It's 5 o'clock, ladies, the men are off work, and we're on. And then the next person, you're always welcome. It's not the same thing. It's got to be like, we got to hear the fact that things are happening in all parts of all three areas are coming alive. So can we just do that? It's 5 p.m., ladies, and the men are off work. Okay. See what that is? So ready, right on, and go.
It's 5 p.m., ladies, the men are off work, and we're on.
You're always welcome at the Church of Holy Apostles.
See right there. So 2 a.m. And that was Dominic. Oh, don't worry so much, Mike. See where I am? That's you. So that's part. And then you can take your time. I don't mean to rush. I don't mean you have to rush the lines. You don't have to rush the lines. It's like one of these my friend used to say, slow down to pick up the cues. Yeah. My friend Bob used to say that. So it is slowing down to pick up the cues, okay? Thank you, Bob. So one more time. So let's see. Actually, we'll go back and do this, but you understand the idea of this. And that when you say, oh, God help me, only my son, you see what that music is. I think you'll have time to take that, to stretch it, right? Now, when you come in, the place looks great, girls. Get dressed. If you overlap it, and Fiona, come in. Even if she's get dressed, God, and make it really God. Another Friday. Friday's got to be. I hope today is my day. Okay, it's a very dry spell or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's that heightened, right? And then when you come in, I pray to God above that you're right. Okay. Does she really believe that? They'll throw away right. Then when you all come in, maybe we'll have you come in here. In this moment, right? At that point, it's the first time the chorus is heard, and it's heard by everybody but these two. So it's got to be in your, it's like a conversation. It's like your own thing. That's what Sophia thinks about in the moment. It's what you two think about in the moment. Does that make sense? Yeah. And it's unison. It's all unison. All unison. And when you do, here's important. When you're doing, love is true, love is true, it leads you too. It's weird, right? But it's all those dotted, but make sure you really establish that. Okay, can I hear it? So if love is not. So if love is true, that's everybody, ready? Except these two. So if love is true, it leads you to nice. Right. And then this is one of those overlapping things as well, right? Okay, good. Now, let's look at the second section. So after Mila sings, watch me fly and see what I can do. Let's cut off B and B. Let's cut off B a little bit quicker. B, and then when you say, don't be what I said, son. So it's almost like you're saying to him and you're walking away. Kind of. Don't be what I said, I never do. So your rhythms cannot match my fast thing. You can't go, I never do. I never do. But you fucking always do. That's the whole point. That we need to know from just these little things that he doesn't. That's what the conflict is. That's why he goes there. She does not want you going there. We hopefully will establish it. So it's in the lines, how you say that. It's when you say, you back her up, you're like, oh, please pick me, Sophia. Please pick me. You know, it's the ditzy one and the one with it. We need to establish that character just from how you say those lines. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the same thing with you. When you come back, this is back, your younger father coming back to meet her for the first time. And you're saying, God, that's fantastic. I love that. And then don't worry, New York is great for you. I think it's wonderful. And then that's what it is. Does that make sense? I know it's like throwing it out. All right, let's do this harmony thing. Let's add you to this. And I'm serious. If we get to the point where we get to the chorus, you've been here so long, sing along at the chorus, okay? That doesn't matter to me. Okay? And if you have any, okay. So now let's look at the harmony, okay? So where is mine? Let's review it, okay? So, okay, we have made those change. So I think it would be easier is just go through each person with me playing the accompaniment. I will breathe in luck. Let's start with Grace. Go. I will breathe in luck. from one line what you're about, what you're about, what you're about, what you're about, what you're about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, one more time. Right on, it's one of my favorites. Go ahead, Gabby.
It's one of my favorites. 5 p.m., ladies, the men are off work. And we're on!
You're always welcome at the Church of Holy Apostles.
Oh, don't worry so much, Mom.
Good, good, much better. Don't worry so much, Mom. Don't rush it. Don't worry so much, Mom. He later on. Okay, go ahead. One more. That was better. That was great. One more time. Go ahead. 5 p.m. ladies, go.
5 p.m., ladies, the men are off work. And we're on!
You're always welcome at the Church of Holy Apostles.
Oh, don't worry so much, Mom.
God help me, only my son. He goes to confession and then commits sins.
So you can get more time. God help me. Only my son. She's not Jewish, but yeah, she might as well be away. No, that's a little too. But he goes to confession, and then he was going to sin. You know what I mean? So it's more like she's trying to get him. She's trying to push his buttons. My son. Okay, so you're always welcome. Go.
You're always welcome at the Church of Holy Apostles.
Oh, don't worry so much, Mom.
God help me, only my son. He goes to confession first and then commits sins.
Right, and then don't spell that and then commit sins.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all, and that's true.
Yeah.
And that's true. You don't want that. Doesn't matter. That was much better. The thing about this dialogue is that it has to be different rhythms, right? Your rhythms, every line is a different rhythm. It's really part of the piece, right? It's not like a throwaway. The dialogue without the music is a different rhythm. So you've got to really establish, whoa, now, nice and yes. I'll lead you to your prayer. You know what I mean? So really like this.
I'm talking to Dom at that point.
No, you're talking to her.
To my listeners.
Yes,
Okay.
I'll lead you to your prayers, but she's the one praying.
Right.
He's not come into the picture.
Right.
He's still with her.
Great.
Okay? You just met her, right? You guys are there ready for action.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, so watch me fly and see what
I can be. Don't forget what I said, son.
I never do.
You all look fabulous. My Fiona, what's this? Pink Teddy. What are you, husband hunting now? The boys back there were all married off. Not all of them smarty pants.
Good. So, good. So when you're saying, what are you? You gotta pick at each other. What are you, husband hunting out? Don't be so sweet.
Okay.
You gotta top each other. Who's gonna make the most money tonight? And then when Grace says her line, she says it. Not all of them smarty, and she's raising her glass.
Okay.
And then you go, okay, so watch me fly and see what I can be.
Don't forget what I said, son.
I never do.
You all look fabulous. My Fiona, what's this? Pink Teddy. What are you, husband hunting now? Boys are back where we're all married off. Not all of them smarty pants.
Oh, yeah. Now the night can begin.
I'll leave you to your prayers.
Good. So, excellent. So when you come in, now the night can begin. Just be careful. I'll leave you to your prayers.
Okay.
So because you're the last one, you can't tell you the prayer.
Do you want me to wait until...
No, it's natural. Let him get drunk and put it in his mind. You obviously don't hear him.
Right.
So you're literally like, she could be praying, and you're like, okay, I'll leave you prayer.
Right.
So we have to think where she's coming from. And with Daphne, what's your line that you said?
What are you, husband hunting now?
What are you? Again, you gotta make it sound like whatever. And then look, the boys are back from the war. And we gotta hear that they're back from the war.
Okay.
Because we need to hear, we heard earlier that he says that you need to understand that they're going back to this tonight to an earlier time. And it's enjoyable. Good. So let's put it together and run it. Let's